Hi YouTubers, today we're going to be installing a little three-phase board. I'm going to go through it step by step. Hopefully it'll help you when installing boards yourselves. First thing I like to do is get a piece of wood pre-drilled. What you do is you offer it up to the wall so you can sit your board on top of it, get it nice and level, and then fix your board up to the wall when you're working alone. It's just a little extra help, you know. Came off the floor 1400, get it nice and level. Okay, so here's the new board to the crab tree board. We've got some of these glands here that will drill and put into the top of the board. That'll keep its integrity. And then we've got our gland kit. Yeah, that will also use the glander in. We'll go through it step by step, and then hopefully it'll turn out a nice neat job and give you an insight of how to install these three-phase boards. Battens up, nice and level. So I'll just give you my take on how I do them. We'll clip that cable to the wall and we'll bring it in from the underneath the armoured, and then there's a separate earth up in that ceiling. Our border mates like to do stuff like that, so we'll have to fish that out as well, and then we'll just crack on. Okay, so I've drew two lines across the top of this board, what's gonna be the marks where my 4-inch trunken's gonna be, and I want to get these two stuffing glands in there to accept my cable. So as you can see, that's the two glands in. I'm going to stick some 4-inch trunken down the top. So we're going to be glanded through the top. Also we're going to have the mechanical protection, the trunken coming in, and then we'll start dressing our board in. So first things first, we'll get this drilled and then screwed up. Okay, that's the fuse board drilled, so we'll get it up on the wall now. As you can see, holes in the top, hole for our gland, and then get all your shrapnel out of it, all the sharp pieces of metal. penny washers. Okay, so that's the board fixed up nice and level. What I like to do now is mark all my cables up here and then get them all stripped. It's easier than trying to strip it once it's in the board. It's a lot more simple. And then get it all through my glands and into my board. So for example, right, room one ring. And so on through the rest of them. Okay, so as you can see, got all my cables marked up at the top, all writ on. Next thing we'll do is we'll get the 4-inch trunking up the top, cut to size, drilled, and then we'll put these cables, we'll strip them back, we'll get them through the glands and we'll slide the trunking in behind them, and that should be us in the board, and then we'll start dressing the board in. Okay, stripping these cables back. I like to use these forged steel strippers. They're only cheap ones, but seem alright for the job. I just use them to split the top of my cable so it's a nice clean cut. And then use me chompers to cut through the rest of it. Sometimes it just slides off and it's nice and taut. You can see. It's a nice clean cut. And then obviously get your sleeve along your earth. Bit of a tedious process, but once they're in the board it's easier to do it this way than it is once they're in the board. So as you can see, all the cables are stripped back now. All the ends tied up nice and neat. They're labelled up there. And then they're labelled at the bottom here. It's just a case of bringing them through your stuffing gland now and sliding your trunking in behind. Then we'll get our main switch in, load our breakers. As you can see, these cables look nice and neat now. All brought in, labelled up at the other end. Just simple now, just a case of putting the trunking up there, giving them nuts to tighten up. So it's not ideal in here, it's not much room, but gotta work with where you are. So just offered the trunking up, we'll the trunking levelled up, get the trunking on. So it's glanded up, trunking on. We've got the main switch installed and the RCBOs on the circuit breakers that I'm going to be using. Right, what we're going to be doing now is installing some key switches at the bottom of the board here for emergency light. So stick 2 practices down here and then we'll pull our cables through. And that's going to be going up through the 3 cords to the lighting. That's what we're looking to achieve, and then we'll bring our emergency lives into this, and then obviously up to our lights, key switching. So this is the look we're looking to achieve. We'll have our key switches at the bottom, coming out, emergency up to our lights, and then we'll have our key switches. Okay, so we've done one key switch. We'll do this next one now. So obviously you've got your live in, live out to your light, and then your emergency live. Bring an earth in as well also, so you can earth your key switch. It's it, because obviously it's plaster and you've got metal in your backing box. You want to make sure that's earthed. Screw your grid switch back, but not all the way back, because your front plate pulls it forward a little bit. Then on this test switch, as you can see here, you want to take your 2 browns into your common and then take your black out of your one way, so when you test it, you can switch your emergency off, and it'll your battery pack will kick in on your light.
Is that your ass or is that smell back again?
Not me, that.
Bad, isn't it?
Come on,
Oh, fucking hell. You put your foreskin back again?
Right, so that's the board done. All the breakers in, key switches in, cleated the armoured there, so we'll dress the armoured in now, and then that'll be the board complete. And then obviously we'll get our dead testing done, so we'll go through the process of glanding in this armoured. Put your nut on. Put it inside the shroud there. Cover. I like to put tape around it so I can get a nice line round when I'm cutting it. Nice neat line. Score it round, don't go too mad, but get enough so it's actually cut your arm into the metal sheathing. So I've got a nice score around it. Remove this outer sheathing, insulation, sorry. Okay, now what you want to do, score around real gentle. You don't want to damage any of the conductors. Snap it and split it. Then another score down it, real gently again. Okay, that's all stripped back. Now what I like to do is cut about an 1.5 inches back round just to remove this outer insulation. Remove that like that. So we've got up to that step now. We've got our cover on and we've got our nut in there, sitting back there. It's important to make sure you've got your nut on now, because once you spread these out it'll be pretty awkward to get it on. Now be very careful now, because you don't want to damage these if they come into the board. As you can see, this is nice underneath now. Take it up to the top there. Bring your nut up and be real careful not to cross thread it as you screw it on. As you can see, that's coming off nice and tight. Get your grips on it, back her up the top here. Okay, that's a nice tight gland now, and then get your cover up. That's it, that's an armour gland done. Just to put these phases in now. Neutral, brown L1, black L2, grey L3. Good job. and that's my take on a 3-phase board. That's it done now. So just needs dead testing now. All the circuits dead test before we bring it live, and hopefully it's helped some people out there who will be doing this themselves in the future. Thanks for your time. Okay, so as you can see, it's a nice new job. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Since last time he was here, we've added a 3-phase pizza oven, so that's what that armoured is coming through the top there. It's the only route we could really take it. But as I say, I've got plenty more big jobs coming up, so hopefully you like this video and it gives you a good insight into how to do a 3-phase board. Leave some comments below, see if you do anything different to the way I do it. I mean, this is just my take on it, so be interesting to see what other electricians do out there. Cheers for your time.